Hi, I'm with Gruppe UNO-Wien, a group of artists from Vienna, who are
Bernhard,
Albert,
Peter.
Hi guys. Could you please tell me about your project for Mediterranea 16 called Werner?
Okay, it's somehow dedicated to the German director Werner Herzog, somehow, who did a lot of projects or films exploring the useless and this overwhelming feelings of exhaust oneself to reach something sublime and something which is at the same time useless but beautiful. And so Albert had, I think, once this idea, we should, like in art, you have always or often in sculpture, and we work a lot with installation, so it's also the sculptural approach. So we were thinking about just taking a pedestal which is meaningless somehow, and to to put it into public space. And so we did. You want to continue, maybe, Albert? Or you want? And okay, I continue. And then we did in winter. We built a pedestal in our studio, and we went. It was really heavy one and big one, like more than 2 meters high, and we carried it on a small we carried it around Vienna and made photographs on.
But I just wondering if you did really carry this pedestal by walking from Vienna to Ancona, because it seems very heavy to carry.
It was, we built this one we built in Salzburg, Salisburgo, on the countryside where I'm from. We built it in the garage of my father, and then we carried it over the mountain to South Tyrol, Alto Adige.
Yes.
And but it was just a mountain. The rest we also took a car, but it was more about the challenge of bringing it over the mountain. Yeah, it's and this the route. It's a ancestral, like a trade route, like in former times, like in people carried from Venice or from northern Italy to Bavaria and to Salzburg. They carried goods like, for example, also salt, and that's also the like a block of salt, sale. It remembers also maybe formerly this pedestal, this white one, and yeah.
And what do you want to tell with this experience, and with who are you talking to?
Is this the last question already? No. Yeah, to just do it, no matter what.
I see. And how did your idea come out exactly?
How did we get the idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's directly inspired by the book Herzog wrote about his experience when he shot the movie Fitzcarraldo, where he pulled the boat over the boat over a hill in a jungle for the movie, and we all really liked the book, and the movie is also not bad. But the thing is, of course, Herzog developed this whole story about everything, but he also has this meta story when he wrote the book, where you don't really know if he was dreaming about it or not. So we decided to just make the object, and then later on we decided to call the object Werner, because it was really heavy to carry around, and we had like this feeling of just, okay, we just decide to do it, and somehow we will do it. And all the passion of Herzog is imagined by us inside just this blank object.
Okay, thank you very much. For last, I want to ask you an opinion about Mediterranea 16. How are you living this experience?
Okay, I didn't try. I tried to not have too big expectations because I know some events like this. I know somehow, and so I was surprised, and I because it's turned out that there are really different positions which I really didn't know. Because if I go to international exhibitions, they're always the same famous artists. You know, if you go to Venice Biennale, and so here you can meet like people on your level from somewhere from regions you would never meet usually, and so that's really great. So yesterday there's this great movie from the Slovenian guys. I forgot their name. About the Style Wars #2. This movie about graffiti art and street art all around the world, and it was such a great experience, and it was also then possible to meet these guys, and yeah, I saw some pieces I really like. I saw some pieces I don't like. That's like it's always, and I like that they really take care about us. We get here good food, and. And it's also this place outside the building is cool because you can gather in the middle and meet. It's like a little like the philosophical academy or in Raphael's painting like this. You know, I don't know how it's in Vatican. You know, it remembers me like that people gather and talk, but not all the time. You also drink, but. And eat, but yeah, no, it's cool. It's a cool thing to take part.
That's great. Do you want to say anything else? No. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, grazie mille.
Ciao.